Hello everybody, this is Chill Billy. Today I'm bringing you Plague Evolved, the simian flu virus on normal. Let's go ahead and get started, guys. Hit continue metabolic hijack normal. Chill Billy with tits just like usual. We're going to hit continue, press OK, and we're going to start over here in Indonesia. Go ahead and speed up the time there, guys. We're going to build our points to about 15 and we're going to BS a little bit, but not too much because this is a no BS tutorial. Now, I will tell you this is one of those interactive levels. It's actually my new favorite for Plague Inc. Evolved. I've actually read a lot of comments on the Endemic Creations website that it is the new favorite of a lot of people, and I agree with them completely. This is insanely fun compared to the other watching paint dry levels of Plague Inc. And quite frank, man, this is just it's one of those nail biters. All right, so we got 22 points there. We're actually going to pop over to our abilities and go ahead and get Simian Neurogenesis, and we're going to go ahead and get Organized Travel while we're at it, since we have enough points for that. But you're going to go everything green there for just a little while. We've got enough for that deal. We're going to build our points back up to about 15 again, and we're going to build our first colony. Now, what is happening in this whole thing is you have to infect everybody in the world. Obviously, that's one. Two is you want your ape colonies to actually take over the world, which is the second phase, so to speak. So we want to go ahead and get our ape colonies there, and that's what's actually going to generate a lot of DNA for us. So we have our ape colony. We're going to go ahead and start it in Indonesia. And you're going to see the ape population of Indonesia go up from this colony. And pretty much we want to do is get a colony, completely ape it out, and then either move the colony or create new colonies in different countries. Now, once you fill up with apes in those countries, you want to kind of spread them around the map. The reason for that is these little blue areas you see here are cure centers, and they're actually going to try to cure the whole simian flu epidemic. So that's it in a nutshell. I know it's a lot of information to absorb right off the bat, but it's kind of important that you know that. So we're letting the symptoms go, but the one that we're not going to let go is this neuroenhancement. We don't want the humans to become really smart because they'll cure you faster. All right, so we got 15 points, or 16 points rather. We're going to go ahead and get this cognitive shift that's going to increase our DNA points, and we're also going to get this ape rampage. And 16 points is about what you need to do that. Now, we're not going to use ape rampage right off the bat here, but we will be using the colonies and the migrations. Now, what they're going to do is they're going to send drones to kill you, okay? So you're going to have to move these colonies pretty fast-like, and you want to kind of pay attention to that, so you might find yourself using the pause button a lot. And that's okay to do. There's no shame in it whatsoever. It might increase your time, or whatever. So Indonesia's looking almost kind of full there. We're building our points up to about 30 there. So you got to pay attention to that. You got to pay attention to cure bubbles and all this other stuff. Actually, not even cure bubbles. You don't even have to pop cure bubbles in this one. You just have to be really ready for it because it's going to get crazy. All right, we got 38 points. You see that neuroenhancement? We don't want that, so we're going to go over to symptoms. Go ahead and devolve that. It's going to give us 31 points. It's just enough to do exactly what I wanted to do. Fomites 1, Fomites 2. We're going to pop over to our abilities. We're going to get Cold 1. And that's all we need right now. We're going to build our points back up to about 30 again. You're going to see this whole thing increase. Now we have Indonesia full of apes there. We're going to wait for our special abilities, and then we're going to increase the different areas and whatnot there. So we're going to actually migrate this colony to another country. And it's going to be really slow light at first, but once we get some more abilities and things like that, it's actually going to make it go a lot faster. So we're actually going to migrate this colony here. We're going to go ahead and see, we could probably go ahead and push them out to, let's go ahead and move them out to Saudi Arabia there. We can go ahead and create another colony over here in Southeast Asia. Now, it's going to take them a while to get over there. So, you're just going to have to wait for them to get there. All right, we got enough for another colony, so let's find a green zoned area. Actually, there's no green zoned area because there's not enough apes yet. Wow. Okay. So we're still building our points up to about 30 here. All right. So the world kind of knows that something happened now. That's what that little message was, and now they're getting a little, cranky. So they're going to start moving some research facilities and things like that, and just trust me, it's going to get completely off the chain here in just not a couple minutes. Stuff's going to start spreading around. You're going to have all kinds of problems, and people are not going to get their sushi on time, and just completely pandemonium. All right, so you're building those points up to about 30, like I said. There we go, 39 points. That should be enough. We're going to go ahead and get education there. Go ahead and get drug resistance 1. And we're going to get intergenous dissemination there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You're going to sit, relax, and let your colonies do their work. You actually have a full ape colony there. It means that that's just full of apes right now. Which could be a bug. I have noticed some bugs with this level, but not too many, not enough to break the game. There's coughing. All right. We can get our colonies here. We're going to go ahead and start another one. Let's go ahead and get over here to India, since they have a high population there. Just go ahead and get that colony going there. Spreading that cheese there. Looking around the map for any cure bubbles that I might see. These little things here, you want to be on the lookout for those. They're going to be gray at first, and you won't notice them as well, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but what can you do? Oh, we got 50 points. Let's go ahead and get back over here. I've paused it for now. We're going to go get FOMATS 3. We're going to get air 1. We're going to get water 1. And then in the meantime, we want to go ahead and get sebaceous excretion there. And that's it. That's all you need for right now. I forgot that I paused it there. Let it roll a little bit and build those points back up. It's going to get faster and faster now. You're going to see some stuff you haven't seen before here in the next couple. There's a big pop right there, TM of... Okay, we got some lethality there. We do not want lethality, so let's go ahead and devolve that. 46 points is still not enough. We need about 50. There's 61. That's plenty. Go to your abilities. We're going to go ahead and get this primal awareness. Go ahead and get war paint as well. You're going to get logistics, and you're going to come over here and get horseback riding. And that's kind of important for the movement of your apes. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pause the game real fast. You got this ape colony is full, so we're actually going to move them. Get them over here. This one is going to stay in Southeast Asia. We're going to keep. We're going to move this one here from Saudi Arabia. Let's go ahead and move it over to West Africa. We want that ape population to kind of spread out. One, because you're going to see. You haven't got any of them yet, but you will see those little research facilities, and you just don't want them. They're just bad news for you. We are going to want to start another colony, though, pretty soon, and get it on the west side here. So I'm going to go ahead and start a colony here. Start there. And we're going to go ahead and move this colony to... Let's go ahead and move to Central America there. Alright, so we had a lethal... Oh, no, I'm sorry, it wasn't a lethal one. Alright, so we got 79 points there. Like I said, you're going to just... It's just going to happen so fast, you're not even going to know what to do. You want to go ahead and get air 2, go ahead and get water 2. And that's all you need right now. But just kind of keep an eye out. Okay, I'm going to pause the game, show you real fast. This is a research facility, that little gray thing I was talking about. We have some apes there, so we can actually we can't do that yet. We've got to migrate. It's already migrating. Let's see. Let's migrate this one here. get it over there to that research facility. Now those research facilities are going to move, and that's even more of a problem. They're just going to, for whatever reason, just decide, we just don't like it anymore. We don't like it here anymore. We're just going to up and move. There's going to be multiple ones, and so like I said, it's just freaking nuts. You're spreading a lot faster now. There's a global action. I'm going to go ahead and pause the game as well. Pop over here, get to our abilities. We're going to go ahead and get Primal Hunt and Weapon Creation. And you want to go ahead and get Cold Resistance too. And you can go ahead and speed the game back up. Alright, so we've got that colony there. We can go ahead and fight that. And it's going to make that blink red, and then the cure is going to go down just a fraction because the cure is so low here. Once it destroys that, you see that it went down just a fraction there. And the cure is moving up there, so that means that there's probably another research facility around here somewhere. Still kind of going there. Let's check on it. Okay, lethality is fine right now. There it is. Just turned blue there. See if we can fight them. Yes, we can. We got plenty of apes there, so that's good. You don't have to migrate your colonies every time. It's only if you don't have apes there. So you want to. Now, what I've just done there is I just migrated out of this this drone area here, okay? Because if you leave them there, they're going to kill your entire colony, and you don't want that either. And trust me, they have done it all to me here. Symptoms, the lethality is a little bit higher than we want it. We don't want that hemorrhagic shock. If I can find it here, there it is. Go ahead and devolve that. It's a little bit too much lethality for us for right now. Still watching around the map. There's another cure right there. Let's go ahead and fight it off. Destroy that little facility. Look around the map, see if you see any other ones. I'm just saving you trouble in the future because it's like I said, it's just completely nuts here. Near enhancement, we don't want that. Like I said before, go ahead and devolve that bad boy and allow your colonies to build some more points up there. Be looking around the map for those little cure facilities. There's one right there. Go ahead and pause the game. Lucky us, we got a colony right there, so we're going to go ahead and move it over there. In the meantime, we have some apes there as well, so we're going to go ahead and fight them off there. Headache, that's fine. Moving on up to the east side here. 49 points, and we got some apes getting in trouble here, so we're actually going to move them away. Oh, got another cure bubble there. Go ahead and fight that off if we can. Yeah, we can. Alright. Nothing but a thing. Almost infected the entire world. There we go. We got an entire world infected. We got enough points to kill them off. So let's go ahead and get over to our symptoms and cause a ruckus here. That one right there, meningitis, is really nasty. So we're going to get it next. Builder points up to about 33 points there. Got a colony under attack there, so you got to move them out. Even if you got everybody infected, you still got to worry about those colonies under attack. You still got to watch those cure bubbles too. You can allow all your symptoms except for that one, just like I said, and destroy those research facilities just as fast as you can. Now, what I'm using for that, if I didn't clearly define it enough, is I'm using this fist here to destroy the research facilities if there's apes in the country. If there's not, I'm migrating the apes to that country and then destroying it. And then this one here creates a new colony, just like I did right there. So there's another research facility. We're going to get our fist out, go over to it, click on the country. It destroys that research facility and the cure goes down. You see that? So we're going to migrate this one as well. Get it up to Mexico. Building our points again. Now the thing is, they're not going to be creating DNA points if you keep moving them. So you got to keep them kind of still. You don't want to just go and move them unless they're getting attacked. So you want to move them only if they're getting attacked. Okay, so we got 33 points there. We can go ahead and get meningitis. That's going to cause people to die off a little faster there. We got a blue cure thing here, so we're going to get over there and destroy that. And I mean, just it's impossible to do this without a video. If I did just the blog like I normally do, people would get so lost they would not be able to beat this one following this tutorial as written. So that's why this is here, to use this, and you can even mute it and not even listen to my shenanigans for that matter. So yeah, if you don't like hearing my voice, I understand completely. A lot of people don't like hearing my voice. So anyway, so you're killing everybody off. That's good. You might still have some research facilities floating around there. You can destroy them, but for the most part, you've pretty much killed off the entire world. You can see there's just a little bit left there, and you're not going to get attacked as much anymore. Now, what I want to know is if you did something different than this, I want to know about it. I want to read it in the comments below. You be sure to post anything, any kind of tips, information, anything like that. I don't care. You're not trolling me. I don't care. I mean, you could troll me for all I care. Go ahead. If you did it a different way and you did it faster or whatever, I want to know about it. Put it in the comment section below. And we're going to make this easier for a lot of people with your comments. So just go ahead and do that. If you did it better, I want to know. Good deal. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. That's pretty much the halfway tutorial for Simian Flu. It took me 2 days to kind of come up with that. And I'm going to keep working at it, try to make it a little bit easier for the people that, they just can't get it. They can't do that interactive stuff. This flipped the game. We're no longer a casual game anymore. It's more of a strategic action game with this level. So it's really interesting. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your subscribes and comments and all that stuff that you've done and likes and all that stuff. I love it. Thank you. You make it totally worthwhile, and we will see you next time. See you guys.